Okay, everybody's comfortable. We're already set, ready to go. Now, first thing we're going to do is get uncomfortable, because that's how it works in life. When you have great things on the rise in your life, you are going to get uncomfortable. Creation is messy. And so if you've ever tried to do something, there's a mess before it gets looking good, right? So I want everybody to stand up, take a look at the people that you're sitting with at your table, and then go to a different table that doesn't have those two other people. So you have a different table and different people you're sitting with. Ready, set, go. So we all survived some change. How many people found that awkward? Right? This is all in the realm of what we can do on a day-to-day basis, isn't it? But it's interesting that we all have a different way of handling it. Some people are standing up and they're developing a strategy about where they're going to sit, because they prefer one side or the other. And so they're going to jump real quick, go. Then you're going to find somebody else that's going to turn around and possibly figure out who else they'd like to sit with, because that's important at some time and some place. Then there will be other individuals that will walk up and they're going to go, I don't know what to do. And by default, they'll pick something close. So any other strategies that popped up dealing with change? Are we all comfortable now? Right? Good. Okay. So everybody passed the test. We all went through change and came out the tail end comfortable. Your company's going through a lot of change right now. It's an exciting time. It's frustrating, I bet, at some points. And things are, kind of uneven. It's like having a chair with 3 legs or a table with 3 legs. It's not going to be comfortable. So when you have those moments, you got to know that it's only for a short period of time. But in that moment, greatness can come. And that's what change is all about. If we don't have change, we never get tested. We never stress out. We never get better. How many people have had their best performance in their life in business when they got tested, when they had to rise to the challenge? This is, yes, we got a few people, right? So if you set an unbelievable hard goal and you go for it, doesn't it bring out your best? That's what this is about. It's about bringing out the best in every one of us. Because, without a little bit of stress, without a little bit of nurturing, without a little bit of what I call strategic stress, we're not going anywhere. How many people here have rode a bike? Raise your hand. Wonderful. The first time you got on the bike, how'd it go? Whew. Crash, right? I remember crashing about 30 times the first time I jumped on a bike. I was at my cousin's place. We were on his bike, so I wasn't even familiar with it. He says, sure, you can do it, Rich. So he's encouraging me. And really what was going on is they were going to laugh while I fell, right? So I was the entertainment of the day. Now, there was, I kept falling down. They kept picking me back up because they needed more laughter, and they kept going at it. And what ended up happening out of this whole situation was I finally got it at one point, because I kept getting little tidbits of information along the way. And I remember that feeling when you finally get your kind of leg to go the second round, and you're starting to go, oh, this is working. I didn't fall over that time. Then what was interesting is I actually ran right in the back of a car. Bam, fell down again. Picked myself up, but I was so excited because I'd actually done something worth doing, that it was worth my while to jump back on the bike, skin knees, bloody nose, and all of that kind of stuff, and the embarrassment of having my 3 cousins laugh at me, that I turned around and jumped up and said, whoa, I got to give this another shot. And I did. Now I jumped on the bike, and I went down the corner, made it through the corner, went down 2 blocks, turned around, realized that when I got back to the station where we started from, that I didn't know how to stop. So I aimed for the car, because it worked last time. I did stop. You see, it's a process of learning. So change is how we grow. We have learned how to grow all the way through our lives. When you're a little toddler, change is normal, and everybody cheers you on. There's no scary stuff. When you're an adult and change comes, not so good, right? We don't get it there. So today we're going to get you uncomfortable and comfortable with change. It's going to be normal.